I'm trying something different today. Well, not really different, but I'm going to try to do more of these sort of digital pieces. I think I'm going to put each like feature on different layers though, to be honest. I'm on a program right now called Procreate on my iPad. This is going to be all digital piece. Trying to get the look of Snow White first. I'm going to do this in like a lot of different princesses and then maybe combine them, maybe do different poses with them as well. I'm just doing the sketch right now. Let's see if you guys are here. Turn that off. So we'll see how far I get with this piece today. I'm looking at both pictures, referencing from both. How big her lips are on each one, and then kind of have to go from there. I don't know if I'm gonna put the line underneath, but it maybe. So if you put it on its own layer, then you can move it if you have to move it, but I don't think I really have to move it. I think it's pretty good there. Let's see. And I'll have to do the eyes in that way. Maybe I'll do one eye on. I don't know if I want this strong, like, nose coming up. Hey, what's up, Shannon? How are you? I think we're gonna do a lot more like digital stuff like this, only because we've done a lot of sketches, and sketches are great. And people tell me draw this, draw that, and that's awesome, but it's not really fulfilling for me at this point. I think creating a full piece, like different concept, is where we're gonna go with my art at this point. Like, you know, you can draw a character great, but can you take different concepts? I'm good. I'm good. Just doing something different today. Just working on digital stuff. How's her eye over there? I'm gonna make her eye like this, I think, though. So this is just the sketch part of where we're at. make her eye like a little bit like that. So the whole idea will be to do individual ones like this, and then I'll do a full piece where they might just stay individual, but I might combine them all together in like one print. That would be like a 5x15 or something. Kind of like we did with Mickey. Right, there's one eye. Maybe I'll do the other eye on this side. Oops. I might just kind of make it, I don't know if I'll make it like that or... Let me start my chat on this thing. Move that eye a little bit up like that. Okay, we have the initial features, and I'll put her eyebrows in. So I'm looking at both, like, well, I am referencing from both, so like you want to keep it on the same sort of level, in the same sort of look. And thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna do more of these sort of digital because, you know, it's like, how can you go from one sketch to a full digital piece at this point? That's kind of where we're at. And we're gonna do different things like this. More princess stuff. What's up, Lucy? How are you? So there's her initial sort of look. I did put the eyebrow on this side, but I think the eyes are pretty much set. I don't know if I want to have that fierce part of the nose coming up, but I might do a new layer for... They keep my child entertained as well while I cook dinner at 6 p.m. in England. Nice, Shannon. Maybe next time can you draw Cinderella? Yeah, I would probably... I'm doing this whole, like, this whole digital thing that I'm going to be working on, where she'll be in this strong woman pose. That's sort of where I'm at now with my art. I want to do different concepts. So I'm going to do pretty much all the princesses like this, and then maybe in different poses, and then they'll all be in one shot as well. I went to a con yesterday. I was feeling inspired to do some sort of more princess stuff. Let's see how close that. Because we don't do a lot of princess stuff, but it definitely needs to be done digitally. That way the prints will be available. I think I made that too high. I did Dumbo, yeah. That was fun. I think the face comes more in. Oh, I gotta bring this down. What's up? Philip, how are you? Alright, so there she is. Now that we have this initial sketch, we're gonna do all the features and stuff. I love seeing the magic of Disney in kids' eyes. Yeah, definitely, Shannon. Alright, so there's her closed mouth. These things are a little bit harder for me, but I enjoy doing them because when you're done, you spend so much time on them. They look amazing. I'm gonna do the hair now. I'm gonna keep her hair the same, basically. She'll look more modern. She won't look so princessy, but we'll have her in the sort of pose. Once the color and everything goes in, then I think she'll look even better. So there's what we have so far. Let's see what you guys are saying. She's kind of looking like Princess Leia a little bit with the hair. I don't know if I'll keep the. I might switch out the. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep her bow in her hair because that is her instead of putting the worker. Well, I don't know. She is kind of getting down, and maybe I'll put the bandana on her hair. Oops. Let me bring this over first. Princess Leia would be cool in this sort of pose too. Did I freeze? Am I frozen? Let's see. Oh no, I'm still good. It was freezing on the site. Let me hit refresh though on there. Dun, 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 dun. See if you guys are saying anything. All right, here we are. Turn the sound off here. Oh, here we go. Black Nerd Trot is fake. Okay. Thanks for spamming my SWDDFD. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, back to you guys. Probably will keep her princess outfit, or not outfit, but dress on. I don't like when it does that, when it makes it like kind of smudgy. This is an iPad Pro 12.9, so it's a bigger screen that I can throw in some references that I'm looking at right now. So I can bring in these pictures and look at them while I'm drawing. This is version 3, 12.9. I didn't get the bigger like size, so I have to like delete a lot of stuff as I go. The hard drive's only like, I don't know, 64 or something, but it was only like, I think it was like $850, so it wasn't like super pricey. But then you can print these out. Well, the program I'm using is called Procreate, so that's like a $5 program, I think. So let's have her, we do have to put her dress in here. Gotta make it in a way that looks like the other. She doesn't really have any sleeves to roll up because most of it is draw the sketches are the digital. You get tired of doing the sketches because I've drawn like every character, so at this point I think I'm gonna expand. If I'm gonna come online and draw, I would do something like this because it can be kind of made into a digital creation. So I think we're gonna kind of give the sketches a rest for a little while because you're gonna see the sketches being built here. And then I feel like what happens with sketches, you open it up and people just keep yelling at you to draw different things. Thank you, Sadie. So at this point, I say I'm going to digital a little bit more. It's still hand drawn though, and you're gonna see the process. Even if you didn't see me drawing this, I could do a time lapse. You can play this back in a time lapse if anyone missed it, and go from there. But a lot of the pieces that I'm going to be doing coming up are going to be like this, strong woman, but also there's going to be more romantic pieces, prints and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of my stuff right now isn't this. It's more just Mickey and friends. I don't know if I'm like afraid to do this stuff. Not that I'm really afraid. It just, I don't know why I was always shying away from doing this. But I'll be doing more portrait stuff coming up as well. For arm arm is big enough because this other girl's arm is a little bit bigger. No, it's not the same. You know that you're drawing on like a screen, but there's different tools, different brushes and stuff you can use. It's definitely not the same. You don't get the same like feel, but you could sketch this out and then take a picture of it if you wanted to. I think I might have to make that bigger, but I did make that all there. I might erase this. I felt like her face was going to be too close to it. I might make this bigger here. Yes, I erase. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to show the process of something like this. I might switch to a new layer here. I mean, people always say, oh, it's not hand-drawn. Well, it is hand-drawn. It's just on a digital surface. Like anything you see out is going to be hand-drawn if it's digital. I think people were mad about the whole, like I deal a lot with like pinball machines and stuff, and some of the new, not so much anymore. A lot of it was just like Photoshop, and people were getting tired of things that were just Photoshop, like pictures of movie clip art or whatever. It just wasn't, you know, good. Just like, oh, this was just taken from the movie or something. So you get to see the process here, that it does still take hours to create something like this, from start to finish. They do keep track of your time too, so you go to, I think it's Canvas and then Canvas information. So we've already drawn for 26 minutes. Right there, 26 track time. So in 26 minutes, this is where we're at. So our shoulder would be there, and this would start coming down. I see people upload pictures of final products, and I'm like, that's nice, but I love it better when I see it done from scratch. It's oddly satisfying. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. I mean, that's sort of what I'm trying to do with all this work, is so you can see the process and you get kind of not attached, but it means more to you when you see somebody actually drawing it from hand draw. I mean, I do like other artists. I do buy other artists' stuff. But I'm getting to the point now where I just want to do original, you know, not so much original, but combination of maybe Disney and popular art. Of course, this isn't on the right angle, but it still looks cool. And you can watch a time lapse. I have a time lapse. We go up here to video. Used to be able to do a live from just right from here, but you wouldn't see my pencil. So this is our time lapse of when we first started. What's up, Leah? How are you? Oh, sorry, it was in the way. I'm like holding my phone close to you. I'm doing good. I'm just working on some original digital stuff that will be available for prints. Let me stop that. I'm also going to be starting some portrait work as well. make this like that. Oh, this is so cool, amazing. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, I mean, I think like doing this sort of stuff is more. I mean, I don't know if it's. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna make this sort of like peeled back. Like she's rolling up her sleeves. This sort of stuff is satisfying for me because it's like I can do whatever I want. Yeah, this is the iPad Pro version 3. It's sort of like you're using your imagination too, and it's harder. Not harder, but it's more satisfying, if you know what I mean. Like you get to a point where you're just not satisfied just doing sketches. It's just the same. So if you can do something like this, and then people can enjoy it, and then maybe even purchase a print of it, then it's better than just a sketch. Thank you, Leah. Appreciate that. See, her thumb would be under there. Okay. We're just trying to give you something different than... Because I do go to the... Like yesterday, it was good. It was good. Thank you. I went to a con yesterday, a Comic-Con. Well, wasn't Comic-Con, but... It was a con in the area, and I bought some art from some artists, and that sort of inspired me to draw something a little different. I think her hand would be shown right there. Yeah, birthday was good. I gotta make her... Thank you, Shannon. Let me bring this arm down here. So people always ask, like, do you reference? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, Comic-Cons are fun. This one was good. I met the voice of Raphael from the original Turtles. Is this thing still being spammed? Black Nerd Trot is fake. Okay. Rob Paulson was there. Go to a lot of Comic-Cons where I live. Nice, Shannon. I'm gonna get some water here in a little bit. Do you guys like this sort of stuff? I'm gonna be doing more of this sort of digital, probably for the next, I don't know, a few times I'm live, just so we can start finishing up these pieces and getting them to people. Thank you, Elise. Or is Alice, sorry. I'm so bad at names. I'm like, Elise, Alice. That's Alice, right? Yeah, that's Alice. Alice came into the stream and said, great job. And I said, thank you, but I called her Elise. I did a wedding where this girl's name was Elise Bernice. I thought that was interesting. It's like wedding singer Julia Gulia. My name's gonna be Julia Gulia. Definitely love a good mashup. Right, let's put her in. I want to put her in the sort of dress or whatever. I still gotta do her bow, but I think I'm gonna do the bandana here. Let's put it on a new layer. You're funny. Thank you, Sadie. I'm not gonna do Lion King right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm just doing mostly digital pieces coming up. I'll probably do some sort of Lion King. We're just gonna try to get more prints out to people and different things that people like. But I haven't really done a Lion King digital, so I'd probably work on that and Aladdin and all the fantastic movies I grew up with. What time is it? 8 or 1? I gotta be somewhere at 4, so. Didn't even hear my phone do anything. Why did that go white? That was weird. Alright, so there's Snow White, I think. I don't know if she would have this because that's part of the other girl's different layer. You just have the shoulder. Maybe part of her shoulder would be showing, like back here. Maybe one of these, like very small. Her muscle would be there and then her arm. So that looks a little bit better, I think. Alright. What should we do now? The head might need to be shrunk down a little bit. Her head looks a little too big. So let's take hair. I just don't want her body in this. That's her body. Let's bring this down here. Oh. That's that. That's hair. The back side. That. So let's merge all these down. Merge. Looks a little bit better, I think, like that. I do that before I start coloring. Let me get some water. My throat is getting a little parched, but if you guys could go follow or give me a subscription on my YouTube, it's my web address there is jdrawsdisney.net. Yeah, Sadie, it is awesome. So go to jdrawsdisney.net, jaydrawsdisney.net, and my website for my artwork to purchase is jdrawsdisney.com. So let me go get some water. Here, I'll let you. when I come back, I'm gonna do some coloring. You've subscribed, thank you. In this group so I can type to you, but when we have your YouTube video on, I'll tell you at the same time so the kids can watch as well. Nice. Cool. That's awesome. I'm eating some almonds. Oh, thank you, Sadie. I'm going to a pizza place in a little bit, so I thought it was fitting to wear the Pizza Planet shirt. Let me close that down. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm gonna do a lot of these with the princesses and then combine them into one piece. So I might all do them like this, but then in the bigger piece, they might be doing different poses. So it'll be different throughout. Alright, so how I color this stuff. We're back down to 3 layers. Interesting thing is that when they do like outlines of skin and stuff, they just like make these outline kind of like the same color, just darker. So I go to technical pen. I guess I could use different ones. I've never really used like gel pen or... Let's see fine tips like. I never used fine tip. What's up, Amanda? How are you? You can do this 2 different ways. You can... I don't think I like this pen as much as the technical one. It's a little thick. Freeform September is 30 days of Disney. Nice. Let me do that. I'll probably just work on the face. You just want to do a little bit at a time. You don't want to like try to do everything. So I might just do the face. Let me grab this color of her skin. And I'll bring that all the way around. you just want to do, like, if you're an artist, you kind of want to just do different things. You don't want to do everything the same, because then you're just like everybody else. So you kind of want to switch it up. I am referencing, of course, but I think I moved the camera here. I have switched cameras for my face cam because I want to use the other camera I was using for when I do the pinball stuff. Let's do the outline of her lips next, so it doesn't go away. And then we'll look at this side of what that girl's lips are like, but we'll mostly use this color here. Probably do a black to wrap it around. And then we'll grab this color. You can pretty much fill this in if you wanted to. Oops, and switch to let's see if this girl's lips were all the way over or no. Make this a little bit thicker. Oops, that's too much. Just trying to get rid of all the white here. Let's do that. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, let's maybe put the eyes in. I already got black, so. Something like that. Okay. She doesn't, it seems like that's mostly just brown in her eyes, so I'll make this dark. Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate that. Let me grab this brown. She's got a darker brown on the outside, so maybe I'll do that, darker brown. And then grab the lighter brown here. Probably do that one, and then I'll do the thick. Is that all the way? Alright, like a little bit showing. I screwed up there. And then this is going to be white. Like that. So one eye done. Well, not done completely. I want to do some dark, this dark stuff. Put it on this side. There we go. We gotta do the white in here, but this is gonna be, I guess that's gonna be like that. We'll do her eyebrow, or eyelid. Do this down here. See if that's, that girl doesn't have it connected, but I might want to connect it. Alright, there's one eye done. Now, this doesn't look completely black, but maybe it is. Okay. I think I'll put some of her skin under those two, so we'll do this. Favorite Disney movie? I don't know. Lion King's really good. Probably the stuff that I grew up with. Sorry. That's what happens when you have walnuts or almonds. They get stuck in your throat. I'm going to go back to the top here and give this eye, finish the eye so it's all filled in. I don't think the eye is completely done. I definitely have to oops. Do this. I'll have that lead into there. This is Procreate on the iPad. Let's put this on nose like that. Thank you. All right. Let me go back to coloring her face. I'll turn this all the way up because her nose is in there, so. Oops. Thank you, Lynette. Alright, let me do the other eye. I think the other eye needs to be smaller. I think it's too big. No, let me finish that. And yes, I will do the cheeks, the color here. I'll do that on a new layer though, and I'll use an airbrush. Is that all of it? Yeah, that's too big. I'll do the white on her nose here and probably do the shadow under it. Bring this down a little smaller. I think that's too big actually. Maybe that. There we go. Just to give it a little bit of dimension there. Of course, we'll do this underneath the chin. Actually, I don't like that because I want to put it under this so it's not covering that. Ooh, I think I got to put it on top though of this. Is that the right color? No, let's delete that. I like it so far. I think it's coming along. This piece will probably take like 3 to 5 hours. And then I'll have this as a print, and then I'll do other princesses like this, like I was saying. And then I'll do a combination with all of them in one with different poses. But I think just for the standalones, they'll all sort of be in the same pose with their outfits and stuff. Okay, so there's the neck. I don't know if I want to do the hair and then stop. I gotta do the eye as well, so maybe I'll do that right now. Oops, way too big. Kind of big too. Oh, it's on the same layer? Okay. If you guys could take a second to go to my YouTube and give me a subscription, jdrawsdisney.com. This is being broadcast there as well. But I answer all the questions from this page. So. And you can talk to me on there, but most people... Big Baller's on there, so someone said hi on there. So I don't check that as much as this chat. So that's where my YouTube is. I do daily vlogs now. And somebody's spamming me. Is this you? Obviously, it's not real. I have Disney piano music playing in the background when I draw Disney as well. Nice, Ron. Cool. I only do it for the ambiance, just so it's not just quiet while I'm drawing. Alright, let's grab this eye. I think we've done an hour already on this piece. Let me check the time. Ooh, low battery. Yeah, about an hour, so I might stop soon. I just wanted to kind of do the face. Almost got the face completely done. Some of the shading going on. Very happy with how it's going though so far. And I will have prints for this on my site, Jay Draws Disney, when I'm done. But I will do other princesses as well. This is just the first one that came to mind was Snow White. I'll do a Cinderella and all. Then I'll do a combination where they're all together in different muscular poses. So we're going to start doing a lot of different just like original stuff, because we've done the sketches over and over and over again, so it's time to branch out, try something different. I gotta do the white on the eye there because I didn't do it. Which iPad are you using and what app? Excellent work, thank you. This is the iPad Pro 12.9 third generation. This is a program called Procreate. It allows you to do layers like you're using Photoshop, but you're drawing right on the layers. This stuff is a little bit more freeing because you're making it up as you go, but even if you mess up, you can just undo. Let me fill this in with white down here. Oops. And you can get a lot of detail because you can really zoom in and... Oh. What's up, Carla? How are you? Good to hear that. After I do like a little piece, then I kind of zoom out to see what it looks like. So you can get real close though with this, and it's good for people that don't have like the best eyes because you can get really, like I can get even closer if I wanted to, but I don't need to. Why is it doing that? Oh, I'm erasing, that's why. Probably should be sitting closer though. Alright, so there she is so far. I kind of want to do the black and then maybe the red, I guess bandana, and then we'll go from there. Let me take a second. Let me do the black, her black hair. I'll just do straight black and then I'll add the blue, her blue in there as afterwards, but this is all going to be on a new layer. I think we can go up to like 40 layers. So right now our time on this is 1 hour and 13 minutes to get to this point. So if people say art doesn't take time, it's not true. It takes a lot of time. Just to do something simple. Well, I don't think this is too simple. I think this is a little complicated for the average person to combine princesses. But you have to leave like kind of the dress stuff so you know who it is. And the hair has to be done this way. So this is how I would do stuff quick if I had to get it done like tomorrow. I would do that, I would outline, and then I would bring this down. And sometimes it doesn't work because it's not closed. But you can click, hold, and drag, and then, well, you can bring this threshold down too, but that's pretty much it. So now it's starting to look like her. We'll go on to do the other part of her hair. I didn't want that touching. So like I said, this is going to be available on my website, jdrawsdisney.com, after I finish the next day. I want to finish this in the next day or so. Probably do the yellow background or whatever. I'll have 8x10s available. I'll probably start offering other sizes too, like 11x14. Maybe even bigger than that, just in case you wanted it real big. You can do stuff like that where you hold it and the line gets a little bit more accurate or curved. Sure I get her hair right. Thank you, Abigail. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to fill this in with black. If it doesn't fill in, then we have to make sure that all the spots are touching. Or turn your threshold down. There we go. Only thing about putting your threshold down, then you have to go and touch these little like white spots up. Yeah, she's looking good so far. Little Mermaid. We'll do a Little Mermaid like this too. This is Procreate on iPad 3 Pro. iPad Pro 3, generation 3rd. 12.9 inch is the size. I need it for the bigger hands that I have. And then this is a 4. You can do different sizes, so I think this is like the 4K resolution that I have it on. Bring this up. I'm gonna make sure that that's all set. Did I say it was Procreate? Yeah, that's the name of this. It's like a $5-10 app, I think. Probably worth like $50. I would spend more than that. So that's kind of where I wanted to be when I finish. I don't know if I'll do the bandana today, but that's where we're at. Let me do the bandana real quick. Let me do that on a different layer. Yeah, you can grab the same color and stuff. But yes, I'll do all the princesses that I know of, and then I'll combine them in one big piece. But when I do them in the big piece, they'll be having different poses. For the individual ones, they'll be like this, I think, and then I'll have them all in different poses as a bigger piece. That way you could get the individual ones if you wanted to, and they'll probably be priced pretty reasonable for a print. Like, I usually do like $25 initially, then it goes up from there. So but I like to show you guys the creation and how long these things take, because they do take hours. I'm about to head out of here in a little bit, but I kind of wanted to get the majority of this done. Great to hear from you, Princess. Yeah, great to hear from you. I'll give a little thickness to that. Love these pictures. Thank you. So what I do is I sort of like do the color first, like something like this. If it can all fill in, which it didn't there because I didn't put this piece. And then you can go over that with your black or whatever, just to outline it. Like you see the outline there, so you can grab a black and just... Sometimes I do it on a new layer. Like up there. When I hit with 2 fingers, that's the undo button, and 3 fingers is to do redo or whatever it's called. Let me see how that is. Let's see. You don't have to make it the same. I'll probably add like a bird or something in here. Just I think each character will have like a character that they have in their movie or something, like the bird or something like that. This is what I'll try to do for musical theater with arts like crafts. Okay. Okay. Just about done. I'm going to sign off after I kind of get to the end of this bandana. Of course, I'll go around at the end and do touch-ups. I haven't got to the touch-up stage yet. Okay. There's where I'm at with Snow White. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was about an hour stream. We started from scratch. I drew this, reference from it. I don't know why this thing is now acting up. But feel free to follow my YouTube, jdrawsdisney.net, or go check out some of my other digital art at jdrawsdisney.com, jaydrawsdisney.com, jdrawsdisney.net. And give me a subscription on my YouTube. I do have daily vlogs, and I'm going to be doing more tutorials on there, so like some of the tips that I give you on here. All right. That's all I'm going to do for today. I think this is looking awesome so far. Snow White in this strong woman pose. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great Sunday. Keep drawing. Keep being awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.